Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. I figured I would do a little get to know me while I get ready because I realized I've never done a formal one of those videos on this channel, so let's begin. So starting off strong, my name is Madeline. I am 27 years old. I was actually born and raised in New Jersey and spent the first 18 years of my life in New Jersey up until I went to college. And I went to the University of Maryland. I earned a dual degree in supply chain and finance. I also earned a minor in Spanish, and that is how I know Spanish. And my decision to study supply chain and finance was made in my second or third year of school. I literally went into school undecided, and I thought I was gonna do either pharmacy or marketing, two totally different fields of study entirely. And then I took an intro to business admin class. It kind of gave an overview of all the different majors in the business school. One of those that I really loved was supply chain. I just found it so fascinating and I'd never really heard of it before. And I did an internship at Merrill Lynch the summer of my sophomore year and really liked that as well. That was the rationale behind my field of study. I did also just receive my master's in finance from Georgetown University. I graduated this past May. For work, I work in finance and I do budgeting for clinical trials. So I love what I do. But speaking of college, that is where I met my husband, Waleed. We met at the University of Maryland and we have been married for 2 years now, almost 2 years, which is crazy. And he is just the sweetest person. I feel like he is honestly a huge reason why I even got into content creation. Ever since I was a little kid, I loved vlogging, making silly videos with my sister. It's always been something that I've genuinely really enjoyed. And he's you should never let the fear of what other people are gonna say or think hold you back from anything. Do what makes you happy and then the rest will kind of fall into place. And that was just the push that I needed to kind of take this a bit more seriously and start posting videos regularly on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. He is my biggest supporter in life. Something important to note is that Waleed is Pakistani American, and so with that, I've not only married him, but married into such a beautiful, rich culture, and that is something that you guys have probably seen. I share pretty frequently on this channel the fact that I learned Urdu to be able to speak with Waleed's family and have a closer relationship. Another thing about me, I love all things girly. I love makeup, hair, fashion. I love to travel. I'm very family oriented. I love spending time with my family, with my in-laws, and especially my sister. We have a very close relationship and I absolutely love visiting her any chance I get. I feel it's so sad and you honestly take for granted that time when you live under the same roof with your siblings, and then there comes a time when you're no longer living together and it's so sad. She lives all the way out in California and is also a content creator, which is so cute. So anytime we get together, we always have the most fun taking cute content together and that kind of thing. And honestly, I feel it's made us closer in so many ways because this whole world of content creation has its own very unique challenges that I feel she just gets. So anytime we talk about that, it's just so funny. It's such a bonding experience. Love being active and doing anything active. I love going to the gym. I've been obsessed with solid core again. It was something I was so into last summer and have picked up since coming back to Maryland because in New Haven there is no nearby solid core, which is so sad. I have to drive 45 minutes to the nearest studio, which is just not feasible, especially because I work full-time and most of the classes that are available are during the weekday. So anyway, I absolutely love Pilates, and this stems from when I was a kid. My parents had my sister and I enrolled in every single sport, and we I feel we're always busy doing some kind of sport or outside activity. We did cross country, track and field, lacrosse. Anyway, we are a very active family, and that's something that I do really love, and I hope to be able to pass down to my kids because it's just so fun. It was such a bonding experience for my family and I growing up. I have been trying to learn how to cook more It's been so fun like experimenting with different recipes, both Desi and Western, and I love being home and learning from my in-laws because they are just amazing chefs. Like my mother-in-law is so, mashallah, she's so talented. Like she can just whip together a meal without even trying. Like when I'm trying to help her in the kitchen, I have like mirch and I'm like, oh mama chan main kitni dal दूं? फिर वो मुझे कहती कि बस अपनी मर्जी से डालो, and I'm like, if I did that, like if I add from my mercy, I'm like, this dish is just not gonna turn out well. So I'm like, please, like, you need to teach me. But she actually has been like teaching me so much, and like the more you do it, the more you have like an understanding of like how different ingredients and spices work together. So that has been so much fun. I'm also a huge animal lover. We had dogs growing up, fish. Now you guys know we have 2 cats. We have a family cat who's like a domestic short hair. She's like a tortie, and then we also have a British long hair, and his name is Balu. And it's been so cute because they have been like slowly getting like more familiar with each other. Like Balu normally lives with us in Connecticut, and then like the family cat is here in Maryland, but they've actually developed such a cute friendship and like play together, and it's so cute to watch them because they used to fight a lot in the beginning, but now they're so cute. And that is the final look, you guys. Keeping it pretty simple. It's currently 107 degrees outside, so I'm fully anticipating this makeup to just melt off my face. But I hope you guys enjoyed that video and hopefully got to know me a little bit better, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye.